Hello, I'm Pokemon the Hedgehog.
And I'm Sonic 5Ds.
And today we're going to be doing a discussion video about the newcomers and other features of Smash Bros. 4. And we're going to set a time limit of about,
let's do 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's too short. I got the MP3 player set for 30, so I think 20's safe.
Okay.
See? Alright then, so first off, I would like to apologize in advance if my voice is a little scratchy and stuff, because I've come down with something over the course of a day. We were supposed to record this yesterday, but complications. So anyways, right off the bat, we're going to talk about the thing that everyone is interested in, the new stages.
I'm not really interested in stages. I'm interested in characters.
Everybody's interested in the characters.
Well, yeah.
Alright then, so, first off that we have the new Mario stages, which is 3D Land, which is a side-scrolling stage and a platforming stage, like a traditional scroll stage.
Okay, well, I'm not really excited for it because it's rolling.
I have a problem with the scrolling part, and I have a problem with the non-scrolling part, because during the non-scrolling part, pistons will destroy the platforms that you're on. I know, it kind of sucks.
I really don't like any scrolling stages. The Super Mario Brothers stage inside this game is my least favorite stage.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. It's back.
Oh.
It's back and it wants blood.
Who knows?
Golden Flames is also a new stage. Again, side-scrolling. Why do they feel like Mario has to be a side-scrolling stage?
Because
I know, but Golden Flames has a reasonable excuse. It doesn't have that many pits from the looks of it so far, and it has a bunch of coins, and if you collect 100 coins, your character turns giant golden, and you're able to fight opponents with the golden form.
Okay, that's a little weird. I wonder if it weighs you down like the metal box. You're giant.
I don't know, but it does give you more power. And apparently the rings, the coins are tallied separately for each 3DS console. So it's really using the fact that each 3DS is separate to its advantage. Which I think is really cool. Then there's the Rainbow Road stage, which is based off Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road, which is like Skyloft and Delfino Plaza, where it just scrolls to different points of where it just flies you to different points of the level.
Yeah, I really don't like side-scrolling stages. I mean, that one just takes you somewhere it doesn't side-scroll.
I like the ones that take you other places.
Yeah.
And apparently Shy Guys will race onto the track like inside of Mario Raceway or Mario Circuit from this game.
Okay, well that's cool.
Then the next stage is the Paper Mario stage, which transitions. I don't know how it transitions. I haven't seen any footage of it yet, but I've been told that it kind of folds up like a book and transitions to other stages from the Paper Mario series. Like, it apparently starts on Hither Thither Hill from Sticker Star and will get into like the SS whatever from That's Out in Your Door.
Yeah.
So that seems like a pretty fun stage. And then Mushroom Kingdom and Yoshi's Island are back, like I said. And our first unlockable stage on this list here, WarioWare Inc., which you unlock by unlocking Wario, who is an unlockable character. This time we'll get into that later. Jungle Jates returns from Melee for the second time, which means that this won't be like Mario Kart where they exclusively reuse stages that haven't been used before. Gerudo Valley is a new stage, which apparently Kotake and Kaume appear and they'll freeze or burn a part of the stage and they can break the bridge. So like one half of the stage.
There goes Witches on the bridge, right?
Yeah, Twinrova.
Yeah.
And at any moment they could just appear at the stage and freeze an entire section of the level and the bridge could be destroyed and you only have one section to fight on.
Okay.
So that one can get pretty chaotic. That's why there's Final Destination modes. All the stages have Final Destination modes, which I'm pretty cool with. I would have preferred Battlefield variants for all of them, because Final Destination is really kind of bleh. But I'm cool with it. Spirit Train is another new stage where like different train parts will come onto the stage and eventually latch onto the train itself and add to the train. Like I think Again, I haven't seen any footage of it, but like bomb trains will appear behind, and there'll be platforms floating above, and like a Cuckoo train part can latch onto the back of the thing.
Okay.
Brinstar is returning for Melee again.
I don't like that stage that much.
Yeah. The thing that I have a problem with like Brinstar and Jungle Japes returning and stuff is not only did we see them again in Brawl, but they're the only representatives for their series.
Yeah.
So it's like franchises that get returning stages usually don't have any other stages repping them.
Yeah.
With like some obvious exceptions like the Mario Mushroom Kingdom. Dreamland is another new stage. It's a little bit like Flat Zone in the sense that you're inside of an old handheld cart, like in an old handheld, and it cycles between the levels of Kirby's Dream Land, Green Greens and Mount Dedede.
Okay.
But it's really kind of small, and it has side-scrolling sections again. But it doesn't have them as often, I don't think. And then there's Corneria, which is another new stage. Oh, it's not a new stage by any means. Corneria again. I'm really happy that Corneria is back though. It's one of my favorite stages for Melee. Like, I like it a lot. I can see how some editing would make it a lot better and a lot more fair.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't have any legitimate complaints that it's back. So many other new stages if this would work.
Just so you know, guys, he's like looking it up on his MP3.
I'm having to look this up on MP3 because I'm not 100% confident I know everything about the stage list and stuff for Smash Bros. 3DS. One of the new stages that I have seen footage of so far that I don't know if you've seen much of is Magicant from Earthbound.
No, I haven't. Oh, no, wait, that's the giant pink stage.
Yeah, it's the giant pink stage. But it's a pretty cool stage, actually. It looks really cool. It's really well designed. It has some pretty neat stage hazards. Like at certain points, the octopus statue from Earthbound, which might be changed to a pencil inside the English version because that's what happened in Earthbound. After a little bit, stage hazards like that appear, and like there's a rift in the background that literally shows you scenes from the first two Earthbound games, like Mother and Earthbound.
Awesome.
Yeah, I really like that idea because it's really an interesting gimmick there. It really does. Like, a lot of these stages really seem to focus on a lot of the past of these franchises, and I really do kind of respect that.
Yeah.
Another new stage is Arena Ferox from Fire Emblem Awakening, the Chapter 4, I believe, where you're having to face Lucina. Yeah, that stage is pretty interesting and cool. It's a little bit like the second part of the Castle Siege stage, in that it has like destructible statues and stuff, but it has fall off points on the sides. It's like a typical arena, and the platforms will regenerate over time, and there's no switching of things. Overall, it's a very generic stage, but it seems very interesting to play on. It's not generic, it's basic, I should say. And then Magicant, I forgot to say, is unlocked by playing as by unlocking Ness, like 10 matches or so minimum.
Yeah.
And then Balloon Fight is a new stage which is unlocked by playing as Villager 3 times. Oh wait, I forgot. Dreamland's unlocked by using Kirby's Final Smash.
Okay.
Balloon Fight, I think it has logic where if you go off one side of the screen you come onto the other, but I don't know if that was disabled because I saw it inside of one piece of footage that showed Luigi falling to the other side, but I've never seen it elsewhere. During, I think it was Yema's live stream, somebody went off the stage and died because somebody knocked him off the stage. So I don't know if it was disabled or if it was scrapped or what happened,
Or if you get a smash attack off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking whenever I saw that footage. Like, if you get a really strong attack off, then they die. Otherwise, they fall to the other side of the stage.
Yeah.
Which would be a pretty cool thing. It'd be like you have to gauge your strength to be able to defeat your opponents there, and that's a really cool strategy.
Yeah.
Then there's the boxing ring, which is also on the Wii U version. And it's like one of the 4 stages that's on both versions so far.
Yeah.
In that stage, there's not a whole lot to talk about it. You can you can sit and you can rest on and destroy the lighting above it to bring it down to the bottom of the stage and hurt people. And you can bounce off the ropes on the side, but there's just not a whole lot to talk about with it.
Yeah.
And then Distant Planet returns from Brawl. I'm assuming with very little to no edits. I haven't seen anything of it. Find Me is a new stage based off the Find Me franchise. Yeah. But you can inside of that, there's 2 basic platforms and the Green Ghost or whatever the frick it's called. I haven't played Find Me in forever. The final boss of Find Me 2 or whatever is inside the middle of the stage, and you have to focus on your opponents while you're dodging it. I don't know much about it at all. I haven't seen any footage of this one. I haven't seen a lot of the new stages, obviously. I've seen a lot of the older stages, but I haven't seen much of the new stages in any of the streams I've seen so far. It looks kind of cool. Mii's that you have on your 3DS will appear inside the cage. That's a pretty cute detail. Flat Zone 2 is returning from Brawl. They didn't add a Flat Zone 3 or anything. It's you can get it from unlocking Mr. Game & Watch. Same thing as before, nothing to talk about. Gower Plains is another one of the ones that are on both stages, and from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty massive, but I've never been able to see the bottom half of it, if there is a bottom portion, or if that's all to the stage, is that top half that we see. It looks massive, and it looks visually stunning. I've read about inside the background, you can see the Mechonis from Xenoblade inside the background, and it looks just beautiful and amazing and stuff, but I don't know if it's any bigger than what we've seen, or if that's it. Green Hill Zone is also returning. I'm not too happy about. I'm really kind of put off that they're reusing Green Hill, because I'm they could have added something for Sonic. They could have thrown in a little bone. Yeah. I don't even care if Windy Hill could have been on both versions. I probably would have been upset about that too. But they could have just used something else. I just feel like there's something better there that they could have used. But overall, I'm not too upset about it. Living Room is a new stage, and that was a pretty interesting stage actually, because its gimmick is that every time, there's little building blocks and stuff that you can play on and fight on, and over time, the dogs or something, I've heard that the dog will run onto the stage and rearrange the blocks. I don't know if that's true, but I do know that every time you restart the stage, then the blocks are in a different position, and there are different chew toys and stuff on the side. There was one picture that I saw of Yoshi on a little hamburger squeaky toy that's not there inside of other screenshots. Okay. Then there's a new Mute City stage. It's not the one from Melee, and it's based off the 8-bit F-Zero. That one's really cool to me because it's just like the classic F-Zero. Everything's pixely and stuff, but it's not like Flat Zone 2 or Dreamland where you were inside this little bitty enclosed place or there's something annoying about it. The cars, however, can be destroyed and will wreck occasionally. So the bottom platforms sometimes are destructible. So that's one thing to note about it. Another new stage is Pac-Maze, and Pac-Maze really irks me for some reason. It's not so much that he gets the Pac-Maze stage. By all means, that makes the most sense for a Pac-Man stage. But it just irks me that Mega Man's getting Wily Castle again. Sonic's getting Green Hill Zone, and then...
Wait, what do you mean by Mega Man's getting Wily Castle again?
Because it's on the Wii U and 3DS version, it's shared. Sonic's getting Green Hill Zone again, and then Pac-Man gets 2 new levels right off the bat. it's like what Sonic Toe said. Sakurai is saying that there's no favoritism of Namco Bandai, but you can see a little bit of that there. I like the Pac-Man stage because, like, there's a gimmick to it where if you collect a power pellet, then the ghost will become destructible on your screen exclusively. And nobody else, like everybody else, can be hurt by the ghost, but you can just eat the ghost like it's a Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Or I guess like you're just kind of making them go away. I guess.
Yeah.
You're not really eating.
I wonder if you'll refill health doing that.
I know, but it does kind of have like a cute thing, like it's at the 75M stage from Brawl, where you can like where it shows like a little score or something. I think.
Yeah.
Like where it has like a little invisible score. So that's a pretty cute detail. Like, you get it from using Pac-Man's Final Smash. I'm pretty sure I keep forgetting to list off some of these.
Yeah, you are.
I'm forgetting to list off some of the unlock methods, but there's like 7 unlockable stages. They're all very easy to unlock. There's very little effort put into it. Mute City is one that I remember that I forgot. You have to play as Captain Falcon 3 times, just like the balloon fight with Villager. Prism Tower is also a new stage from Pokemon X and Y. It is visually very stunning looking. As you progress through the stage, the time of day changes, and it lifts you up the tower progressively like it's Skyloft and stuff. That one looks very cool to me. It's kind of basic in that respect, but it really looks cool and it really does represent X and Y very well. I'm not disappointed that it's represented.
Yeah.
And then we got another one that's a partial side-scrolling stage, Reset Mom Forest Chapter 11 from Kid Icarus Uprising. You start off on like a basic platform with like a war going on in the background and stuff, and then Viridi drops a reset bomb on the level, and then you're inside the Reset Bomb Forest, and that's the side-scrolling section, and there's not much platforming, and a lot of the platforming looks very tricky.
Why did they have to put so many side-scrollers inside this game?
I guess they're popular to most people, but to us, they're just kind of like worn out.
Yeah.
We're just like, whatever.
There's so many games with
It's like
side-scrolling nowadays that...
I know, it's like side-scrolling Icicle Mountain. We don't really like it.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to like it, but I think it's very distracting having to like keep going sideways, trying not to fall off the screen while still fighting.
Yeah.
And in a game as distracting as Smash Brothers is already, that's really not something I look for in a stage.
Yeah.
Another new stage is kind of like the Luigi's Mansion stage in Brawl, but bigger. It's Tomodachi Life, and we just got Tomodachi Life recently. And in it, the Miis from Mii Maker and stuff will appear inside of their own apartments and stuff, and all the apartments will have different forms of the apartments from Tomodachi Life. All of that's randomized, I think. All the floors disappear depending on who's where, and I think, due to the fact that this is on 3DS, I think I've heard somewhere that floors that other players are on, that you're not on your screen, won't be visible. So like they'll have a little bit of a stealth factor to them, just a little bit. You can still highlight them with the touchscreen, and I think they still have, they'll pretty much still have the markers over their heads. But it's a nice touch note, nevertheless. Unova Pokemon League is also going to be a new stage, and it's like the Spear Pillar stage. I'm pretty sure it'll be less of a hassle than the Spear Pillar stage. Neither one of us are a huge fan of it, you know?
Yeah. Mainly because of Palkia. If it was just the Olga and Cresselia, I would be totally fine.
It wouldn't be as big an issue.
Yeah, but with Palkia in there, then Palkia, like, makes the controls reverse, and that's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, according to Sakurai on the pick of the day with the Unova Pokemon League, the playable reps, like the people who will be into the background are Reshiram, Zekrom, and Melodic.
Okay, well, I don't think that any of them have any time turning ability.
No, I don't think any of them will have like anything other than like shooting fire and lightning under the stage and stuff.
Yeah.
In one of the streams I was watching, whenever somebody was trying to unlock Jigglypuff, well, I'm guessing at this point we'll get into characters in another video because we've already rambled on about this for long enough. But inside one of the things I saw, Katani from Pokemon Black and White appeared instead of any of the other three, and he did nothing, and he just kind of sat there for a minute until he disappeared. It was kind of a funny fake out in a way. I'm kind of curious to see if any other Pokemon appear on the stage, or if it's just those four.
Yeah.
But the stage, I don't think the stage changes color like Spear Pillar, so you're not definitely going to get one or the other. And there's a chance that all of them could just randomly switch out on the stage. But again, I really haven't seen much of any of these new stages to be able to make assumptions on this kind of stuff. I'm probably totally off about most of this, though.
Yeah.
So, is there any final thoughts on the stages for you? Like, what do you think of the stages?
I don't know. I really don't like the side scrollers, and they added a lot more of those in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like most of the new stages, just not the side scrollers.
Yeah. A lot of these stages seem to have really cool gimmicks, and they seem to really aptly use the 3DS's multi-screen features.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what exactly is in store for us whenever we get around to this. And the game's coming out in 14 days in the US, and a demo is releasing the day we post this. We might upload the character video on the same day. I don't think we will.
Yeah, it takes so many hours just to upload.
I know. For us, it takes forever for us to upload videos right now. So
today we're uploading one.
So
we tried to upload at 10, and it's gonna take until 5.
I'm gonna have to make Gavin wake me up first thing in the morning so I can upload this.
Yeah.
At a reasonable time, because I was up till midnight trying to upload a video that was just a few minutes shorter than this, because this is going on for 23 minutes.
I mean, I could upload it, so.
Yeah, you could, but I'd kind of appreciate it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do the characters inside the next video. Overall, the stages look very promising. There are a lot more side scrollers, and that is a little bit of an upset. But I'm not too upset about that, because there seems to be enough stage options to keep us busy, and there's always the Wii U version. So until the next part, I'm Pokemon the Hedgehog.
And I'm Sonic 5Ds.
We'll see you next time then.
And be sure to follow and subscribe.
Yes.
Follow us on the Miiverse anyways.
God bless and peace out.